FM Zian here. How are you guys doing? Neo, you good?
Song and Babe Bala, how are
Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Neo, when people look at us now and they see the confidence we have in what we do, some may think, you know what, I must just become confident. But there is obviously a proven formula on how to become confident.
Yes.
And to many, especially when I had this in a book I bought, it made a lot of sense. But if I did not read that book, I wouldn't have known. So once I got that, then I actually implemented that principle day by day in order for me to actually become confident. Because at the end of the day, I believe that everyone is confident in something.
Yes.
Because they are competent in something. So
Yes.
that thing that they are competent in, they are confident. Because if I now go to a friend of mine, I don't watch soccer, but I have a good friend of mine who basically studies soccer. And if I were to go to him and tell him, you know what, Arsenal is the worst team, he will be so confident in explaining to me why they are the best, because he understands it, he knows where they're coming from, he knows who they just bought, he knows everything about them. And likewise, people looking at us now, for instance, looking at what we are doing, maybe coming into this industry, or maybe thinking of coming into this industry, but they are not that confident. I know you have a way of breaking things down. Your engineering mind breaks things into steps, basically. What can you share with us that people may know, but maybe they're not implementing it, and as a result, they're not getting the results?
100%. You know, brother, I'm going to give you a bit of a scenario. So I have a friend of mine, and also my coach in MMA.
Okay.
He's a world champion in France in MMA mixed martial arts. In fact, he's fighting now in November, called the Mart Penna.
Okay.
The Mart says, no, when I get a contract that says I'm about to fight,
Yes.
he says, I'm nervous. It's how? The day I get the contract, I'm about to fight. But then he says, 12 weeks later, I'm not nervous at all. I'm super confident. He says, why? Because I go on a camp where I am preparing. So he says, the more you prepare, the more confident you're going to become.
Oh yes.
So you need to create a routine of preparation. So it's like same like me. It's like when I'm told I'm going to speak on a stage and there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people, I'm nervous the day. But the moment I know what I'm going to speak about,
Yes.
the know I prepare,
Yeah.
do the studying, then as the time calls, I'll have butterflies, but it's not the same nervousness of questioning myself, you know. And so the basis of confidence should be on your preparation.
Yeah.
Because the more you prepare, the more competent you become.
Yes.
Because again, a lot of people will be like, but I don't have competence. You know, like, no, you first of all is you prepare.
Yeah.
How do you prepare? You find a principle. So number one is you need to find a principle. Study something.
Yes.
Find the principle, practice the principle repetitively.
Yeah.
And the more you prepare and you're practicing, you become competent at doing it. The more competent you then become, the more confident you're going to become. You know what I mean? It's like, it's as simple as that. And so when people say, I'm not confident, you know, what you're saying is, you're not prepared. You have not committed to preparation. You have not committed to identifying the principles of becoming confident. So when sometimes I'm not confident, they're saying a lot of things, but they're not relying on what they're saying.
Yeah.
They're saying that I've not dedicated my time and effort
Sure.
to mastering or to learning something.
Yeah.
And there are different levels of confidence. So there's obvious confidence in self. That's very most important. So there's confidence in Lucian's ability to deliver on a certain job. And there's confidence on self. That one is a bit deeper, bro. That one is a bit deeper, because the best way to build that level of confidence is to keep the promises you've made to yourself.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to be at somewhere, be there. Like practice. I have a lot of people that talk a big game. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And all you need to do is, bro, there are small things that you just need to keep a promise to. The more you keep a promise on that, those things. Why Floyd Mayweather was such a great boxer? That guy knew that whilst you were sleeping, he was running. Look at some of his training videos. It's not in the morning. No, he trains, bro, midnight. He's running with a pair of Timberlands. Jogging.
Yeah.
He knows that you are sleeping. So what gives him confidence that while he's training, you are sleeping.
Yeah.
That's where the confidence comes from. Different. People say he was arrogant. I don't think that he was just had a lot of confidence, just backed up by all the work he had done before.
Yes.
So the best way to, I feel that people should go about it is just to keep the promises you've made to yourself. Like it's
Yeah.
Tell me.
You said you want something. Obviously, in your daily routine, you should be able to see that you are on your way there.
100%. But if you say to yourself that I'm gonna wake up at 5 o'clock, if you say I'm gonna stop smoking, and the following day you keep smoking, you're gonna lose
You lose
confidence
confidence in yourself.
In yourself, you're like, I'm not gonna say this thing anymore because every time I said something. So you need to build a system by which you build so much confidence in yourself by committing to the small thing that you said you're gonna do. And maybe don't say start off by saying I'm gonna stop smoking. Say, you know what, today I'm not gonna smoke 20 cigarettes, I'm gonna smoke
Yes.
19.
Yeah.
Build, now you're building
Step
the
by
confidence.
step.
Hey, I'm gonna smoke a packet, not a day, but a packet a week now. Building confidence, you know, I'm okay, and understand this, and the reality about self-confidence, and all self-confident people understand this, that you're gonna suck in the beginning.
Yes.
But there are some people, you know, I have a friend of mine, I'm not gonna name by name, but he can confidently suck at something. I don't know if you've ever met someone there's a people who confidently tell you nonsense. They'll confidently tell you something that they know nothing about.
Yeah.
This is time I entered into a boardroom with this guy. I know more than this guy about what the topic is talking about. At the level of confidence and the articulation.
Yes.
He's a great speaker.
Yeah.
Ne? My man, that guy closed the deal. And we could not all close. Not because of he knew more
Yes.
at the time. He just practiced speaking so much
Yeah.
in his private time. So that's another thing, bro. It's like you need to practice.
Yeah.
And it's like me. It's like, or like you yourself as well. Your confidence in one area has spilled over to your confidence even in areas you're not even as competent. So it's important that confidence is something that you build by being competent in one thing and growing that competence so that you can become confident in another thing and then competent later. So it's the whole thing.
Yeah. It feeds one another. Well, Leo, I can 100% agree with you on that. Whilst you were talking, so many occasions actually came up in my mind where this actually happened. But we obviously don't want to keep people here.
Maybe it's a shame.
Okay, so at the end of the day, one of the thoughts that actually came up is the fact that I sat at the seminar and this guy came and spoke about the fact that how people should actually manage their money. Now, I'm not sure whether he's a financial advisor, but I'm not a financial advisor, definitely. And he says that, you know what, if someone comes to you and says that you mustn't make debt, buy a car cash or buy a house cash, then that person should be white, because buying stuff cash is only for white people. He's standing in front of hundreds of people. He's confidently saying this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for myself. So you say that only white people can buy things cash. So, and he's confident in what he says. And a lot of people applaud him for his talk. And I was like sitting in the audience. I said, guys, I will do this talk for free.
You know, bro,
I'll do it for
and the guys be watching this, maybe a lot of them don't know you like I know you.
Sure.
So I remember, can I share this funny story?
Sure.
This was back in 2017, it was 6 years ago. So there's this presentation done at Dolphins League and you were doing it. But I remember that day, you know, because it was the first time you're speaking in public.
Sure.
Hey, my man, when you spoke that day, man, I remember you coming in back, hey, you were sweating.
Yeah. No, definitely. It was the first time in front of a whole lot of people.
And I know you didn't want to do it again. And fast forward years later, you showed me a presentation. There was a company presentation and there was your presentation.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, this guy is such a great articulator of value. And to look at that transformation,
Yeah.
look at the way that, like, how that transformation occurs, shows the average person that you can build. And one of the things that I would advise people to do, one of the ways to build self-confidence. One of the quickest. Build how to articulate your thoughts.
Sure.
Build how to speak. And you can work on that.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Work on that, and you'll obviously that spirals a lot of confidence into other areas as well. If you know that you can say, I know, I'm gonna speak. So yeah, I mean, those are just some of the stuff. But there's a phenomenal, I must say, publicly, what I saw with you, bro. Like, yeah. In fact, now you're the kind of person that once you open your mouth, this guy is going to he's going to be able make you able to see the value, and that's the most important, because people have great ideas.
Yes.
That's another thing that people are afraid of. That they have great ideas, they are competent in the implementing of into the building of their product, but they're not confident in the communication of their product.
Sure.
And that's something that you've mastered very well, and a lot of people I think should learn from. How did you actually build that whole confidence formula?
No, we
as well?
actually have a program, because I believe that Christ has put a talent
Yes.
in everyone.
Yes.
One or more.
Yes.
One or more. So, but it's just that we need to discover what we have already, so we can actually become confident in what we already have. If I were to take you back to Matthew 25, the talents,
Yes.
etc. So everyone was given talents, but not everyone has the confidence in themselves. They don't believe in themselves, and as a result, they are just as good as not having a talent, because they bury it.
Ooh, it's powerful.
So,
That's powerful.
yeah, on this topic we can obviously talk for
All
days.
day, man, yeah,
but
yeah.
at the end of the day, I have a program where I help people actually dig deep into themselves, what they already have, and through doing that, live a fulfilled life. Because we were made for with a purpose.
100%.
And oftentimes we put that aside and we follow someone else's dream. But if you follow someone else's dream, who's gonna be you? Because it's only one you. But yeah, it's always great to talk with you, Neil.
100%.
Thank you so much for
Cheers,
the
man.
time, and I'm enjoying my stay here. And in fact, it's my last day here, and I'm considering not going back. But obviously, I have a family there, guys.
Three
Thanks
more
so much
times
for
you come to
tuning in.
Joburg. If you come here 3 more times, I promise you the 4th time. You're
Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna-
not going back.
Cheers,
Guys,
man.
thanks so much, Neil.
Cool, brother.
Always good speaking to you.
100%.